As we speak, our enemies are assembling. Whatever happens tonight, I will stand and fight.
Can you stop him?
Not alone.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. This will be my Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 2 trailer video. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs, references, follow-ups on that WTF cliffhanger from the end of Episode 1, too. So we will break it all down. Your old buddy Bullseye, back to save your life, just killing a couple people just to say hello. Even the actor who plays Bullseye was making jokes about that tag scene at the end of the episode. There was a bunch of other stuff the other Defenders actors were posting, like Luke Cage was posting with a Jessica Jones purple tie, and Elektra was posting making fun of John Bernthal, Punisher. I'll talk about that later in the video too, because all the stuff that they were posting recently the last couple of days is for Season 3 stuff, because they're in the middle of filming Season 3 right now. There were some Jessica Jones references during Episode 1, but I believe that Jessica Jones and probably Luke Cage are like the only real big Defenders that will show up during Season 2, and not till like later in Season 2. And it's not until Season 3 that they're like all back for the entire season like you would normally expect. So if you're wondering why Jessica Jones is in all the trailers, but she doesn't just pop around the corner in like Episode 2, it's because she doesn't show up till like a little bit later in the season. Just starting at the beginning of the footage and working our way through shot by shot, talking about Easter eggs, WTF moments, and all the cliffhangers that they're addressing during this. It seems like this first clip starts with Daredevil tracking down the other shipmen that escaped from the wreckage alive. The Kingpin is also trying to kill to cover up all the weapons. Towards the end of Episode 1, Daredevil went to the Greek restaurant owner asking to help these other people that survived the ship wreckage with their legal troubles, but also because he was trying to track down where Fisk was taking all the people and keeping them locked up, and where he was taking the weapons. One of the shipmen then turned up at the restaurant still alive, and it sounds like Daredevil is going to use him to try and track down where all this stuff went. It's meant to be the exact same place that Buck Cashman killed the ship's captain during Episode 1. Like, it's just like a larger part of that place, whatever warehouse that is. Really love the way that Daredevil uses his radar sense during this too, and the way that they use sound. Like, it's so quiet because you're in his perspective. And you also notice when he's mowing through the Punisher cops, the anti-vigilante task force, he uses that same radar sense as it spins around him. The way that they use the new camera tricks to depict it on screen in the Born Again series. So while the camera is spinning around him, the aspect ratio changes as he leans it, like the camera zooms in as he hears the watch that he planted in the weapons locker in Episode 1 while it was still on the ship before he escaped, so it'd be easier for him to use his radar sense later to track down where it was using his hearing. So this is why he threw the watch inside the weapons locker, so that he could hear it ticking later on and find out where the weapons were being taken. You can also faintly hear other people talking in the background too, so maybe he's keeping other people locked up there too, or they're people that helped move the actual weapons themselves. The other really big connection is to Val and OXC. All the weapons crates have OXC logos on them, meaning that Val sold the weapons to Kingpin, or she's just really using Kingpin as an intermediary to get the weapons into the country, because they kind of revealed during Episode 1 that it's not so much Val working for Kingpin, it's Kingpin working for Val. During that dinner that he had with Mr. Charles, like the second dinner where he agrees to use all of his dock workers that would move the weapons, and they would then kill them so that nobody would find out about it, that look on his face made it seem like Kingpin felt like he wasn't fit out for politics, like I'm not cut out for this. He is probably going to rue the day that he decided to go into politics by the end of the season, and being a crime boss is actually way easier for him than actually trying to be a politician, which is sweetly ironic. Like, it's just so funny. It is probably like that in real life. Like, most people say that a lot of politicians in real life are criminals. It would be easier for them to just be actual criminals. But you can kind of see the progression of what they're doing these first couple of episodes is that Daredevil is trying to build enough evidence to use as Matt Murdock lawyer to get Fisk taken down in a legal way that will stick, like a perma takedown. He and the Defenders characters could beat Fisk up all day long, but unless they can take him down in a legal way, and the law supports them, and the United States government supports them, Fisk will just be able to come right back. So part of the idea this season is that he'll be fighting Fisk, Kingpin, as Daredevil, but he'll also be fighting him during the day as Matt Murdock lawyer, a really good lawyer.
As we speak, our enemies are assembling.
Whatever happens tonight, I will stand and fight.
Moving on to more footage, this is what that footage of him in the courtroom is all about, with him presiding, saying that enemies are coming for us at the gate, and you see all the footage from later episodes, definitely from later episodes because Jessica Jones is there with them. You also notice that Cherry is there with them, and he's totally fine, so Cherry survives till later in the season at least. Kingpin is trying to spin things, saying that they are enemies trying to take him down unlawfully, and he's going to fight against them. The good people of New York City will fight to keep him in office. When obviously this is a complete lie, he's wearing white. How ironic is that? And in a couple other clips, what he's trying to do to try and catch Matt Murdock, as we've seen in the footage that they've released so far, is that he's trying to say that Matt Murdock is a hero for trying to save him last season, so he wants to find him, quote-unquote, to hold him up as the hero that he should be honored as. But really, he just wants to catch Matt Murdock so that he can catch Daredevil too, because he knows that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. It's just that because of the truce they formed at the beginning of Daredevil Born Again, he can't just shout from the rafters that Matt Murdock is Daredevil to the rest of the public. Because the cops had him dead to rights at the end of episode 1. It was only because Bullseye killed them all in the nick of time that nobody else found out that they weren't able to radio it in. Speaking of which, there were a lot of people commenting on this too, like the cliffhanger from the end of episode 1. How is Matt Murdock gonna know that it's Bullseye written on the knife there if he's blind? And remember, Cherry is sitting there, so Cherry will probably tell him, you're welcome. And it's Bullseye. It's got the little bullseye drawn on it, so he'll know instantly, Matt will realize that it's Bullseye. He also probably didn't need to read the note, and he just detected the sound signature, the sonic signature of Bullseye's knives. Those are the same knives the Bullseye uses, so this is Bullseye doing this. So my assumption is that early on in episode 2, he will start to figure out what's going on with Bullseye. Clearly he hates the anti-vigilante cops too, and they will start working together eventually, begrudgingly. Because the irony is at the end of episode 1 from Daredevil Born Again season 1 is when he killed Foggy, and then he tried to kill Bullseye. Now we have come full circle at the end of season 2 episode 1, and Bullseye has reversed that, and he has tried to save Matt Murdock. Moving to the Dex side of things, they released a Dex promo. This is actually what it sounds like. This is dialogue of him from a future episode. I don't know which episode this is from, though.
Vigilantes, assassins, we're all doing the same thing here. Acting something out, scratching some kind of itch. The worst part is when you think you got it beat. You think, I outran him. And then you turn a corner, bam, there it is, staring you right in the face. And you know, it was always gonna be there. There's no escaping it. We are who we are.
Listening to that, he definitely seems way more confident of himself, way more self-assured than he was during season 1. He seemed way more unhinged during that season, and Vanessa was manipulating him way more. What is probably happening now is that he's just going after all the anti-vigilante task force, because it seems like in all of the footage, he's killing other either dangerous vigilantes that are coming after him, or he's also just killing the anti-vigilante task force. And he also probably still wants to kill Vanessa and Kingpin. Back in season 1, when Matt inadvertently saved Kingpin, Bullseye was trying to kill him and kill Vanessa. There's a lot of other footage in this trailer from other future episodes, so I don't know which episode Angela comes back in, and then obviously Jessica Jones, like I said, probably not coming back till later in the season, the last couple of episodes, along with Luke Cage, maybe other Defenders references too. I think the idea right now, they said 7 years have gone by since Jessica Jones' Netflix series ended, is that she's still doing alias investigations right now, and probably involved with Luke Cage in some way, and maybe they're in contact with Danny Rand Iron Fist. I am not expecting him to show up, Iron Fist to show up this season. If we're going to get a cameo scene from a surprise Defender, it'll probably be Luke Cage, because Jessica Jones is in so much trailer footage. Probably the other big confirmation that we got is that during episode 1, he and Karen Page talk about their fallback spot, they're above Josie's bar right now hiding out, that's their current hideout. But he says if things go bad, we'll meet at the fallback spot. I think the fallback spot is now confirmed to be Punisher's lair that we saw during season 1, which he has vacated, he's subletting to them, make all the jokes possible. Real estate in New York is expensive. Even Spider-Man has problems paying that rent. But Daredevil and everybody that's working with him, like Jessica Jones, Karen Page, we even see Dex inside Punisher's lair and some of the other footage to use that as their rallying base because it's so off-grid and Kingpin doesn't know about it. We will probably see them go to ground, go to that spot within the next couple of episodes. And the other really big reminder is that we're getting episodes 2 and episodes 3 back-to-back next week. I think because both they want to finish airing the Punisher special presentation in May, like it's going to happen the week after the Daredevil Born Again Season 2 finale. There are a couple rules for Emmy voting, like you have to air all your episodes before the end of May to be eligible for the Emmys, and they probably want the Punisher special presentation, One Last Kill, to be eligible for this year's Emmys. Maybe also because these next 2 episodes, 2 and 3, are so short. They also did the same thing during Season 1 where they aired a couple episodes in the middle of the season back-to-back just because the episodes themselves were so short and self-contained.
And my daughter.
Ah, the famous Kamala.
Yes.
Everybody post all your reactions in the comments below and all your theories about what's going on with Val and Kingpin. Like, what is Val's real plan in all this? What does she want all those weapons for? What I'll do is my full episode 2 and episode 3 video will just be like a combined bigger video by itself. That'll post Tuesday night after they release those episodes. Be sure to enable alerts for my channel so you don't miss that. The other big reminder is that we're also in the middle of Invincible episodes, and we're going to get The Boys Season 5 episodes in another couple weeks too. So we'll have all that stuff running at the same time. It's going to be crazy. Everybody click here for my Season 2 Episode 1 video, and click here for all my other Daredevil Born Again and Spider-Man videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.